Hi, so Curren Chan just came out in the global version of Umamusume Pretty Derby. She's a pretty fun character, she's very likable. I just got her through URA Finale for the first time, and I wanted to kind of show how to get her through if you're sort of struggling to finish out the career mode with her. Um, so Curren Chan is a turf sprint pace chaser, so she's going to really perform on sprints, and you can run her as a front runner, but I wouldn't, because if you actually look at her skills, she's kind of built, like this one is gain momentum and begin to advance when passing another runner while well positioned around halfway through the race. So if she's a front runner, she's not going to really have people that she can pass. So you need to play her as a pace chaser to take advantage of that skill. Dazzling Disorientation, this is one of her gold skills. It's the gold version of Disorient, which I believe she gets at potential level 2. My Curren Chan is currently at potential level 3 though, just because I happen to have the rewards to do it. So she has skills that are built for Pace Chaser. The normal Disorient is a Pace Chaser skill too, but she's built around being a Sprint Pace Chaser. So she's not like a lot of other Sprint trainees, she's not super complicated to run. If you've ran Sakura Bakushin, she's going to be kind of similar, except that she's going to need a little bit more stamina than just your pure sprint front runners, because she is going to be taking that 11% stamina usage increase that a pace chaser gets. So if you look at my deck, I'm trying to run a lot of SRs and free-to-play cards. I'm going to borrow Kita-san. Hopefully you had great look on the Kita-san banner and you were able to pull all 4 Kita-sans and you can just put her on your team. But I know that's not the case for a lot of people, unfortunately, so I'm going to assume that you're going to be borrowing Kita-san. And then this is the SSR Fine Motion card. She's a great wit card. If you have SR Marvelous Sunday also, that could be a great card to slot in here. But the main priority with this deck is make sure whatever you're building, even if you don't have these exact cards, try to find, 4 speed cards, a stamina card, and a wit card. Even better if they have your sprint skills or your pace chaser skills on them. But the main priority is to have the 4 speed and the stamina and the wit, because these are the only things we care about training. So let's just get right in there. I meant to skip everything. I'm not going to watch any of the races or anything, I just wanted to get a sort of quick playthrough that you can sort of follow. Keep in mind, all the time, things can go wrong during your runs. I mean, this run could go horribly wrong. You could not get these speed cards to start their friendship training. All sorts of things can happen. So if you do the same thing I do, and, for some reason your Curren Chan didn't make it through URA Finale, just give it another try. Maybe experiment with your deck a little more. But let me start explaining sort of my decision making around these training turns. And right now in this early game, I'm really just picking, because before the make debut you can't run in races. Recreation is a pretty good option this early, but I'm just trying to train these cards up, or get our friendship up with those cards. So this is the Sweep Tosho event. You want to pick this one. Or at least I remember wanting to pick that one. I don't remember what the other event does, but there's not really a great turn, so I'm going to take this one to get our mood up, because that's going to make our trainings better. Curren Chan gets, I've only ran her through once, but she gets a lot of recreation events, it looks like. So having her do a recreation turn isn't that bad. I don't really want to risk too much, so we're just going to do the Charm Chakra, which has an 80% chance of success, and we're just going to get what we can out of that. If you pick the one at the very bottom, you don't have anything happen to you and you can just get out risk-free. If you get that, I would look it up. All of those options, you sort of gamble a bit more. That's a pretty rare event though, so if that doesn't come up, don't be surprised. But this turn we're gonna see Speed looks like our best option. We have Kita-san and King Halo both sitting on it. So she gets a lot of these events. I did something bold on my first playthrough, and that's going to give us, looks like, Speed and Power. Gonna take a turn to rest. I don't believe I got this event on my first run. But, sure. So everything is kind of about the same right now, so we'll just go with Speed, get our Sweep Tosho and our Kita-san up. This training is pretty interesting because she actually has a secret event that occurs if you clear 3 races. I did it on my playthrough because I thought it sounded pretty neat, but honestly, it wasn't worth it because it has you run 3 consecutive races and you use one of your summer camp turns. I didn't feel like I really gained all that much from it. But if you're just wanting to see more of this character, she's very, very adorable, so I don't blame you if you want to just run the secret event for fun. She has a fun interaction with the director in it, but I'm gonna go with this Speed turn just because it looks pretty good. Getting a Meijiro McQueen event here. So for your skills, I started with Disorient. And I honestly, I didn't have that much of a strategy. She runs a lot of races, especially if you go for the secret event. But our stats are perfectly good on this to do fine. We don't even need to place. So we should be all good here. Easy first. So now we're going to be able to start doing races, and she decides that she needs more fans at this point. So we need about 6,600 more fans before we can start our next race. Or right, she just straight up wants 3,000 fans at the start. So I'd like to get them all at once, if possible, so a G3 sprint would be pretty nice. I don't think she's quite ready for anything else. We'll go for this one next turn. We'll just take the wit turn. I don't know if she's quite ready for this race, but I have not seen this yet because I've never actually ran King Halo on a deck. But let's just keep going. We'll run this race, get those fans up, and then we can just keep on training. Excellent, she got first anyway, so looking all good. I always pick the top option because I can't bring myself to be mean to her. We're just gonna rest here, of course. This one, if you're running SSR Fine Motion, pretty much always pick the bottom option unless you already have it, because it's gonna give you practice perfect, and that's great skill to get. So we're gonna keep on prioritizing friendship here, because you can do speed early, but doing your favored trainings this early, you're not really going to get that much out of them as you would if you just got your friendships up and then you did your friendship training later, where, you know, 3 of them could fall on it and you're going to get 50 speed out of 1 turn. That's going to be way better return than to match that. You would have to do 5 turns of right now on speed, getting like 10 to 13 speed from each. So You want to prioritize your friendship training at this point. The top option gives you speed here. There's nothing great, so I'm just gonna rest. I would have loved to get a 70 there, but this is a great speed turn for this early. 32 speed? Awesome. We can do 2 of them here. Get a little stamina with it also. So, next turn, we're probably just gonna rest again. Our stats are really good right now. Nice, she got well rested. I said this the first time, I think your speed goes up, yep. So, we do have a friendship training here, but it's only for 21, and we can get 4 of our friendships up here. This is probably our best option on this turn. So we'll just do that. Sweep Tosho should get maxed out soon. If you pick the bottom option on extra training, you're going to gain a little bit of energy back. So I find that to be pretty good. Did she get Practice Perfect again? Oh, she has Charming also. So this is probably, I got this from a Sweep Tosho event most likely. But it improves the rate at which your friendships will go up. Which is great, because that's our main priority at this stage of the game. I'm gonna improve the training facilities. We're already at level 3. So, at this point in the story, she wants to enter a mile. Which, on my playthrough, I actually lost it, but I feel like it's doable to win. Nice wit turn. We have 3 of them on it. New Year's resolution. So on this one, the bottom one I know is going to give you skill points. This one is probably just going to increase speed. Only by 10. I'll remember that for next time. That's not super worth it. We'll go with this now. Now we've got 2 of them maxed out. We're going to start focusing on the stats we actually want to train now. Luckily it's only Kita-san right now. Oh, she's sleep deprived. We'll just do this turn because we're gonna trigger this McQueen event anyway. What did she get? A little stuck. Prepared to Pass is a great skill. Let's look for it together. Oh, I don't know where I got Charming from then. Do we want to gamble? For 22 speed, it's not really worth it. When she fails a training, I should have mentioned this sooner. When she fails a training, her mood always goes down to bad, no matter where you're at, so... I mean, it's up to you whether you want to gamble with her, but she can sort of fall off pretty quickly if you aren't careful. We'll just do Dazzling Disorientation. Yeah, that's fine. Shooting Star is a good skill for her. But you might not have that also. That's, I believe, from Special Week. Because Special Week is one of the parents. So this is a sprint. So she should be all good. I believe I lost this last time. This isn't a mile, but it's longer than what she's really good at. So I got second, which doesn't really matter. I'll watch this one since I have to anyway. So we'll put this at ×4. So she's running as a pace chaser, so she's at an acceptable position here. She's gonna get 2. this point in the race, and hopefully her skill is gonna proc. There she goes. This is a very, very cute ult, by the way. Yeah, she's probably not gonna win. She might pop her disorient skills here, but... Oh, never mind. She's actually doing pretty good. Nice! Okay, that's the first time I've won that race. It's funny because the whole point of this race is to be like, hey, you can't go for the triple tiara. But she can do it if she tries. I believe in her. But going back to this, we get 4 turns before the Aoi stakes. Got a King Halo event. Nice stamina turn, we'll go for that. We can get Aishin Flash up a little bit. Nice inspiration. We're gonna get some nice speed, stamina, and power here, I believe. Awesome. And we got Blue Rose Closer. That's from Rice Shower. Her... what's the word? Unique skill. We'll take this friendship training with Aishin Flash. She's one of the main... I think the only speed card that isn't maxed out yet, so... I haven't seen this one before, so we'll do that. 10 power, whatever. Sounds good to me. Oh, so she just failed this. Okay, well, I might have just been at normal, but she will go down on mood whenever she fails a training. She didn't get a status there, luckily, but it can happen. Let's go for this. Starting to get to the point where I can sort of just prioritize. I'll take the extra speed, because we're going to have to rest next turn anyway. Okay. So we're up to the Aoi stakes. I'm going to take Prepared to Pass. This one is a pretty good pace chaser skill from SSR Fine Motion. So it's going to hopefully come through for us on some of these races whenever she's trying to get ahead to the front of the pack. She's the favorite on here. She should win this easily. So there's Aoi stakes done. And next we have the Hakodate sprint. So she kind of gives up on her triple tiara goal here, and she just decides she'll go for sprints at this point. She has a pretty fun story. I would recommend reading it. I read it on my first playthrough, and it was pretty cool. But we're going to rest this turn because our next turn is going to be a race. So this is going to be our only turn to rest before the summer camp. It should be all good here. Haru Dada is so cute. I can't wait to get a run through with her. I've been watching someone that's been trying to get her to win the Arimakinen. I really want to do a run like that too. They were on day 19 last time I looked though. It seems like it's pretty difficult. I don't know if they're doing that with uncapped at all, so. But back to Curren Chan. We should have some turns here. We're going to be able to get into the summer camp. Not the best speed turn, but we'll take it. We've got 38 speed, excellent. And McQueen, but we are not going to risk all that. We'll just take a nice little level 5 wit training. I don't remember what this does. Oh, guts up? Whatever. I was hoping to get a good guts turn here, but we'll just take more wit. It's gonna help get our skills to activate, and we're doing great on our stats at this point anyway. So here's the Kita-san event. This is great to have. We're gonna increase our speed and get straight away adept. We're gonna start resting again. I didn't rest during the summer camp because it's locked at 40 during the summer camp. And her mood is already great, so it couldn't have gone up any higher. So I would rather do it whenever she can actually benefit from it more, because whenever you rest, you can either get 30, 50, or 70 energy back. But that only will happen during normal turns and not during the summer camp turns. I wonder if we haven't won this before. I don't know why I'm watching it all. Her skill is proccing though, so I might have just misclicked. We're watching her win though. Oh, she got stuck. I wonder if she'll still pull this out. She looks like she'll pass. Yeah, she's all good. Alright. Easy Curren Chan victory. Alright. I don't know why I even clicked on that. I was just thinking for a second. Have a really good wit turn, but we really don't need wit. We'll just take the Meijiro Bond. Here's Super Creek for some reason. I don't even have her on my team right now. But thank you. I'm gonna raise our stamina just a little bit. Doesn't hurt to have, but she should be all good for stamina training at this point. I'm just gonna run a race. She doesn't really have anything good she can do, so I'll just get some skill points. Gave them your all. I'll never pick the bottom option. They're just always too mean. Even though I think they have a chance of probably taking less energy or improving your stats if they like motivate her or something, but I don't know if that's for fact, by the way. That's just what I assume it'll be like. Let's do the final straight. Wait, what status effect does she have? Migraine? Oh, she can't gain improvements in mood. She might gain some energy from the infirmary anyway. Yeah, that worked all good. We'll take speed training. And this one is going very well, so we can prioritize some skill points. So just to kind of explain again, ooh, 26 is kind of worth gambling for. I'll go for it. Okay. Whether you take that or not is up to you. You kind of can have your own decisions on where you think risk reward is worth it, but for 36 speed I thought it was worth it for 26% failure rate. It feels like in this game that over 20% you're really cutting it close, but just rest here. We're in her senior year already, so we're gonna get to Ooh, we could get some stamina, but she honestly doesn't need any more stamina. There's actually a skill I would like to get that's going to improve her stamina recovery. But she still has migraine? Looks like she doesn't have the ability to get it though. It should be on Aishin Flash, but I was hoping to put corner recovery on her. She probably doesn't need it though. She doesn't have any friendship training proccing, so we're just gonna go here again, and she's gonna cure her migraine, which is great. Let's go for our sprint skills and Intimidate is pretty good. Increase her passing ability by a little bit. Sure. Again, you kind of just want to pick the skills that are good for Pace Chaser or Sprint. If you have Legacy Umas that are passing things down, then that's fine too, if they're gonna help her at the end when she's passing other umamusume. So, got another first place. Zero turns to this. Get through this Aoi Kirin. Corner Adept is an acceptable one to get. This one is specifically for Pace Chaser though. So I'm gonna pick that. Let's win this one real quick. She's the second favorite for some reason. What do you mean? Okay. So she's throwing. I have no idea how that happened. Okay. Sometimes that'll just happen. Sometimes you'll get really unlucky and you're honestly slightly over-leveled. Curren Chan will just lose a race and be in 12th for no reason. This game is just like that, and you have to accept that. But anyway, had some alarm clocks luckily, so we got through it. Don't really hesitate to use alarm clocks. You get a good amount of them. You're not gonna run out unless you're using like a lot of alarm clocks. If it seems hopeless, maybe give up, but if something strange like that happens, I wouldn't really hesitate to just give it another try. She's gonna get more out of a speed than she is from that wit at this point. She's only got one race left, and she's already looking great right now. We'll just keep on doing training, see if we can get her to 1,000, and then we'll probably switch over to wit. She's actually at a better spot at this point than she is on the last Curren Chan that I trained a little bit ago, so good for her. Alright, so 2 turns until summer training camp. So we're gonna do 1 turn of training her speed, and then we're gonna rest because we want all that we can. Unfortunately, we got sleep deprived, but I believe that we're gonna get a better speed turn. I'll take the wit training. Why not? She's already pretty much all good on speed. 46 more. Excellent. This has been truthfully a very lucky run, so if it doesn't quite go like this, don't feel bad. Just keep trying and she'll get through. Alright, this is gonna finish out Aishin Flash. That home stretch haste ability is wonderful for sprinters. I don't really have anything I want here though, so we'll just do this. She should be all good. Yep, her stats are absolutely wonderful right now, so that's going to be all her goals finished, so we can just keep on pushing through, finish up the URA finale, and that'll be how to get Curren Chan through. Keep on doing speed, why not? Max it out. I don't think I got it maxed out on the first run. I was running... Oops, I do not want that. I was running honestly better cards too, so I'm very happy. Because this card in the current state of the game, or sorry, this trainee in the current state of the game isn't too bad to actually use on your team trials teams either. I want to have her rest because her friendship trainings are just worth more right now. Alright, so we're coming up on maxing out her speed. We'll take a wit turn, just get some of our energy back. And then we're probably going to use our skill points coming up for Homestretch Haste, which was that Aishin Flash skill. Nothing great right now. We'll just do wit training. Alright, so we're going into the qualifier. I'll take the King Halo. Unfortunately, she's gonna fail there. Mood is gonna go down. But she's probably gonna be okay. 20% is cutting it close in this game. But her stats are looking excellent, so let's see what happens. Nice first place. It's probably not worth it to gamble anymore. So we'll just keep on training wit. Then next turn we should get the ability to do one more speed training, which is gonna have her speed maxed out at the end of this. Quick little win. Oh, second. Come on, don't do this to me. You have 1100 speed. Yeah. Don't do that. It's probably just due to her mood being down a little bit. I'll probably just use this rec turn just to close it out. Alright. We've got one more chance to use these. Intimidate is pretty good. We'll take that. Probably should have gotten that up online a little sooner, but that's one of her skills that she comes with. It's pretty good. So let's finish this out real quick. Nice. Alright. So there's that. that's gonna be a finished URA Finale. Close out all these. URA Finale champion. Yes, I am. And then she's gonna get a bunch of speed and everything from these, but I'm not sure if she's actually gonna get... Speed is in superb form, so she has SS plus speed. I'm just gonna give her whatever, because I don't think I'm going to... or well... I feel like preferred position is probably better, so I'm gonna give her this. And that's going to be the end of that career playthrough. So, this is actually the highest rating I've gotten for her. Pretty good. So, that's how you get her through the URA Finale. Hopefully this helped you. I'm hoping to do more of these for more characters, but hopefully that helped you get her through. This build hopefully is useful for figuring out what you want to put on your deck. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Come check out my Twitch channel where I stream too much umamusume, too late at night. Yeah, that's pretty much everything to plug. See ya.